Hey, this video is going to be a little bit different this time. I just opened the C case about a week ago, and the D case has not come out in the US yet, but the E case has been showing up in the UK. And James Young from the UK found a lot of the new cars that are in the E case, and some of them are probably holdovers from the D case as well. I'm not sure what's what yet, but we will get all that sorted out. But James sent me all the pictures of the cars he found over there, so I'm going to go ahead and preview all of these cars with you. So this video will be a little bit different. It's not my unboxing video. My unboxing video will come later once the D case arrives, and then of course the E case as well. I'll do that one as well on camera. But for now, we're going to go through these pictures since I have these and just give you a preview of what's coming up. So if you want to see the unboxing videos when they happen, please subscribe to my channel, and you'll get notified as soon as those come out. And in the meantime, I'll be doing lots of other individual car reviews of all the latest and greatest that's out there. And once again, I want to thank James for sending me these pictures. James, you rock. So thanks. Here we go. Okay, these are in no particular order. First one up, from my favorite series of all times, the Street Beast series. And this is the Turbo Rooster. This is a new model for 2017, and it is representing the year of the Rooster. But this is from the Street Beast series, and this is a Rooster on wheels with an engine. Next, from the Speed Graphics series, this is the 15 Dodge Charger SRT. This time it's in black, and this is the Hellcat version of the Dodge Charger, and you see the Hellcat version there, but Hellcat was a little too rated PG to put on the card, so they did not write it on the card. Didn't make it the official name, but they did put the logo on there. And you notice the Mopar graphics there, since this is the Speed Graphics series. It's always going to represent some company within the automobile industry, parts manufacturers or whatever. They're going to feature their graphics, their logos on there. So this is Mopar. Next, from the Art Cars series, this is the cool one. This time it's in red, and I'm not sure what letters on top of this one, and since I don't have the car in hand right now, I can't turn it up to look at it. But this kind of has these rectangles and squares here on this, multicolored over a red body. From the E case, the regular treasure hunt is the Tooligan. So you see the treasure hunt logo there on the side of it, and the Tooligan is from the Acura Motor series, which kind of replaces the Tool-in-One series. And the Tooligan was featured in the Tool-in-One series last year, and it has a wrench on the back there. And so that's pretty cool. And this one has a ruler on the side as well. I'm not sure if it's accurate and if it is to what scale, but that may be one we open up and try out and see how accurate it is. From the Nightburners series with the all black wheels, this is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. And lime green this time, a lime green recolor. It looks really cool in the lime green, and it's got just kind of subtle black graphics down the side there where it says GT3 RS. Next, we have the 90 Acura NSX, also from the Nightburners series. So all of the Nightburner series have black wheels, or usually maybe a shade of dark gray. But
these are black, and looks like black PR5s there. And this is a nice yellow color on this one with black racing stripes on it. Another one from the Hot Wheels Art Cars series. This is the Amazoom, and these are some pretty wild colors on this. They went all out on the color choices. So even the wheels there, you've got yellow PR5s in the back, and you've got purple or magenta PR5s in the front, which kind of matches those swatches on the side of the car. So you've got that yellow swatch there on the back half of the door panel, and then you've got the magenta swatch on the front. Baby blue all over, with you've got some other colors sprinkled in here as well. I see some orange, some dark blue, and even some green there. So a lot of colors going on this one. Kind of interesting though. Next is the Ford Focus RS, and this is also from the Speed Graphics series. And the Ford Focus RS was a big hit last year. It came out in blue. It was a new model, and with these racing graphics on this one looks really cool. Next, the Volkswagen Golf MK7. We saw this one in yellow earlier this year, and now it comes in pink and looks really good in pink. But the interesting thing here is we've got some wheel variations. We've got yellow PR5s on the top and yellow 10 spokes on the bottom. So two different variations that James found over there in the UK. So that's pretty cool to see that we've got some variations. I hope we see more of this. This is what I miss in Hot Wheels collecting. I miss the variations. I miss where you know, you go to the store and you see that a case has been put out and you're not sure which version of a car you're going to get. That's always really interesting, rather than it becoming so predictable. So I hope we see more variations like this, and maybe even some more interesting variations like we used to see. This is the Surf Crate. This is the regular version of the Surf Crate. The Surf Crate also comes in a Super Treasure Hunt version as well, with Real Rider wheels and Spectra Flame paint. But this is the normal version that features the 5-spoke wheels, and that's from the Surf's Up series. So we've got a Surf's Up series this year. That'll be cool. The Time of Taxi came out last year in red. Interesting new model last year for 2016. This time it's in the Hot Wheels City Works series, and it's pretty cool. We discovered last year that back door on the right side of the car will open. It takes a little bit of prying, but it will open, and it's kind of hinged there, so it opens back and forth. I imagine if you open it, close it too many times though, that plastic hinge may eventually give way. But really an interesting design with that different colored door there, and of course you've got the engine kind of poking out of the hood there. So this has been a really interesting model. It was fairly popular last year, and I think the lime green on this is really a nice touch for it. Up next, the Roger Dodger. I'm not sure when was the last time we saw the Roger Dodger in the main lines, but the Roger Dodger is making a comeback, and it's in the Holiday Racer series, and this one is going to be Valentine's Day. And somebody asked me a question if I thought it would be Easter or Independence Day. That would be the last one. That was on a previous video, the last one in the Holiday Racers. And you know, I said I wasn't sure, but I kind of doubted it would be Independence Day, since Hot Wheels has gone worldwide, and July 4th is primarily a holiday celebrated here in the US. But we've found another one. We have seen Halloween, we've seen Christmas, New Year's, and now Valentine's Day. So I guess that leaves one more, but This one's going to be the Valentine's Day holiday car here. Now here's a really interesting new model. This is the Roller Toaster, and this is a toaster on wheels. You see the electric plug coming out the side, and you see the toast actually sticking up out of the top. There's 2 loaves of toast sticking up there, and they actually don't look very toasted. So if y'all are looking for another way to throw us a variation, there you go. You could have a toasted version and an untoasted version, kind of like we saw with the Star Trek Enterprise a couple of years ago. So maybe y'all could do that with this one. Hope somebody's listening and keeps that in mind. But from what I've seen on this one, you can pull down that little yellow lever in the back and the toast moves up and down. So pretty cool model there. It's really interesting, and I can't wait to open that one up and take a closer look at it. And this is the Roadster from the Legends of Speed, and this one is in red with some, I guess, two-tone red and blue there. And this is a open top Roadster there, really long and lean. And then another one from the Legends of Speed series. This is the Formula Flashback. So this is a flashback to maybe some of those 1970 something Formula One cars. And then we have the Toyota off-road truck here, the Toyota off-road racer. That's a pretty interesting model. I like the spare tire that's there in the back of it. It's always a nice touch. And then the Lamborghini Huracan LP 620-2 Super Trofeo. This was a new model last year. Really popular new model too. One of the top exotic cars that has been introduced to the Hot Wheels line. And it came out in gray last year, kind of a metallic gray. And this time it's in yellow with Lamborghini logo there on the side. And this is, of course, from the Speed Graphics series. So Lamborghini is the featured company on this one, since it is their car. So I guess they decided not to put anybody else's graphics on there. And possibly Lamborghini has one of those exclusive licenses where nobody else can do that. But this is a great car, and it's got white stripe there on the side. And if you look at the tip of the hood there on the card art, looks like it's got some white there too, and I can't quite see it on the car itself. So we'll have to wait till we get that one to open it up and see. Alright, another one from the Speed Graphics series, and this is the 15 Mazda MX-5 Miata. That was released last year as a new model, and it returns again this year in yellow with some black accents. And I think that says Volk on the side of it, Racing Wheel. So Speed Graphics series there. That's a pretty cool model there. And a really popular casting here. This is the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser, and this time it's in blue. This came out earlier this year, and the first time we saw it, it was in kind of a satin red color, and now it returns in blue with basically the same graphics on it. And this one is from the Hot Wheels Flame series. Another one from the Hot Wheels Flame series. This is the 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S. So muscle car here with a lot of flames on this one. This is a kind of a different flame look than what we've been seeing on a lot of the other cars. They have got more creative in their flames this year, and I think that's really cool. We've seen a much bigger variety of the types of flames they've put on these cars. So that's really nice. They're going down the side there, and they've got it on the hood, but That's not all that's going on the hood there, so that's a really cool looking car. Another one from the Flame series, and this is the 55 Chevy. I really like this casting. This is a really nice looking casting, and looks like maybe almost a satin black there with white and green flames going down the side and some silver accents. So another great looking car there from the Flame series. From the factory fresh, we've got the Tesla Model X, and this one is white and it's sporting the Swirl 6 wheels. Those wheels look good on some cars. I'm not sure what to think about it on this one. But this is the Tesla Model X, so another Tesla car there. And that one is a new model for 2017. So the Model X is a new one. The other Tesla that's been out for a couple of years has been a really hot seller on the secondary market. So time will tell what this one will do, but the Teslas have been pretty popular. And the 2015 Ford Mustang GT convertible came out towards the end of 2016 as a new model, and here we go again, returns this time in blue. And from the factory fresh series, this is the Cadillac El Mirage. We saw this one from the factory fresh series in white earlier this year, and this time it's kind of a dark silver color, metallic gray or metallic dark silver, whatever you want to call that. And looks like this one's sporting the 10 spokes. I like the 10 spokes on that. Looks pretty cool. All right, another new model, and this one's gonna be a hot seller. I can tell you that right now. The JDM collectors have been snapping up all of the JDM cars. The Japanese domestic market cars is what they call these, and this one I don't think will be any exception. I think this one's going to be really popular. It's a great looking casting. I like the lines on this. I like the mirror down there above the front fenders, and the little spoiler on the back of this one. Really cool looking casting, and I like these historical race cars like this. And this is the custom Datsun 240Z. Is a new model for 2017, and I think this is going to be one that's going to be pretty hard to find. I don't think they'll last very long on the pegs. Another popular model, the 1987 Toyota pickup truck. People love to get a hold of this one, and it looks great in red. Little pickup truck, but it's been jacked up. Probably a 4x4. Looks like it's ready to go and play in the mud. And of course you've got the lights mounted there in the back as well. So that's a nice little added touch to it. And this time the custom 56 Ford truck. This is another really cool truck. I love this one. Love the engine coming out the front there. But this has got some other things that really set it apart. I like the rust look that it's got going on the side. It's not real rust, but they've kind of given it the look of rust on the side, like maybe you found this one on a farm somewhere. But then again, it looks a little too good to have been sitting out on the farm for too long. And this one introduces some new wheels to us. Not sure what to call these yet. I will figure that out. I'm sure more people will be talking about that here in the near future. But these are some new wheels, and they look really good. They kind of have a deep dish look to them. They're really nice looking. They got the the white, like the white walls on it almost. And I can't tell, maybe that's just around the rim. But the really good looking wheels on this. It's gonna those will be some nice wheels to swap out for some of your other cars, for those of you who are doing customs. But this is just a great piece on its own. I don't think this one needs any customization, although that's a nice casting if you're into that and you want to do that. But I really like that one. I wouldn't mess with it. And from the Tooned series, this is the Volkswagen Beetle. Tooned series is always really interesting. I'm not sure what I think about this one. It's a really big motor in the back and kind of a squatty looking little car there. But some people are liking the Tooned series, and I think they're all pretty interesting, especially the muscle cars and some of those. But this is the Volkswagen Beetle, and lots of VW collectors out there anyway, so I'm sure this one will be pretty popular. Also from the Tooned series, the Dodge Charger Daytona. I believe we took a look at this one when it came out in orange earlier this year. So this time it's in purple. And the C6 Corvette. So this is also in the Tooned series. And this one is black. And it's got some yellow and blue accents on it. So interesting looking Corvette there. Kind of got some of the proportions a little bit exaggerated there. And finally, I showed you the regular version of the Surf Crate, and this is the Super Treasure Hunt version. So this Super Treasure Hunt version features 5-spoke Real Rider wheels. They've got the rubber tires on them, and that paint is a little bit different than the other one. That's kind of a Spectre Flame, dark red, maroon color there. So that is the Super Treasure Hunt for the E-Case, and I'm sure it's got a TH logo on there, but from this picture it's hard to see where it is. But there you go. That's the Super Treasure Hunt for this one. Alright, well there you have it. That was the 2017 Hot Wheels E-Case. Not the unboxing video. The unboxing video will be coming, but I've got to get through the D-Case first. So once the D-Case arrives, I will be unboxing that, and then we'll see a lot of the E-Case cars when the E-Case gets unboxed. So I'm sure there were some D-Case cars that were sprinkled in the E-Case, because there's always some carryover there, but that's what we have right now. I wanted you to be able to preview that before I get these cases in and actually unbox them on video. So make sure you subscribe so that you will get notified as soon as I put those case unboxings up. And in the meantime, you can continue to watch all of the other individual car reviews that I do. Once again, thanks to James Young for sending me these pictures, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.